Speaking of pants on and pants off, 49ers head coach Mike Singletary joined Hampton Holmes today, and some of it sounded a little bit like this.
We have a special guest. We've been looking for this guy for the past couple of days. Back in the day, you used to turn around and he'd be right there. The head coach of the San Francisco 49ers and Bear legend Mike Singletary now joining us on WSCR 670 The Score.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Dan, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Oh, buddy, we're doing great, How's the first week gone out in the Bay Area?
Hello. Well, I tell you what, I'm ready for the second.
Well, I think everybody listening knows that you were quite disgusted with not only the team's performance in the first half, but after the game as well. And it seems that you're trying to get everybody thinking in a new direction.
Well, that's really the bottom line. I mean, we got to change the culture, and the guys understand that, and they're willing to do that. We had a meeting before we broke for the bye week, and I told them to make sure you really have a great time these few days, because when we get back, we got work to do, and we got to go. And they were very excited about that, the coaches and the players, and I'm excited to get back and get rolling again. In
retrospect, now that you've had a few days to kind of think about everything that happened last week, especially with the incident with Vernon Davis, do you look back on it with any regret, or would you do it again if the same situation brought itself to bear?
And our beard.
Everything that happened during the game, after the game, or whatever, that's pretty much me. That's kind of who I am. The thing with the incident where you hear where, he dropped his pants at halftime or whatever, that is something that, Dan knows as well as I do, that the locker room is really sacred. And, there are some things that, what is said, what is done in the locker room should stay in the locker room.
What?
It's not like I didn't have anything on after I had my pants down. But the point I was trying to prove at that particular time was just,
I hate gay people.
You only have so much time at halftime to say something. But it was just simply, we're getting our tails kicked.
Wow.
Guys, let's not go out there and lay an egg. Let's go out there and play football. And it's as simple as that. The thing with Vernon Davis, I had already laid the ground rules for where we're going to go, how we're going to act, the things that we're going to do, what's acceptable, what's not. So he understood that, and he just crossed the line. It's as simple as that.
Turn up. So now that you have this opportunity ahead of you, I know that your number one concern is getting victories every week. But as far as you holding on to the job long term, what's it going to take for you to show the people in charge that you're the right guy?
Well, I think I talked to the owner yesterday, the owner's son, and one of the things that I told him is I'm really thankful for the opportunity to have the job and what they've entrusted me with. But more so than anything else, the biggest thing that I want to do is to give the team an opportunity to play the kind of football that we're capable of playing. And that's simply it. I don't really think ahead of anything else other than the week that we have coming up. But that's really all it is. If we just come together, play the kind of football that we're capable of playing, and play together, that's it.
No.
Now, Mike, as you look at your roster and matchups with those folks that you got to play week in, week out, now, do you think this is a roster that is athletic enough and competent enough to be able to match up? Now, again, Seattle was a game that most folks figured you guys would match up pretty well. It didn't work out. Is this a team devoid of talent?
It's not a team devoid of talent. What it is sometimes is it could be a team devoid of conviction.
Bob Hagen.
What I want us to do is to really play smart football, ball control, play great defense, and play great special teams. That's
everybody
what we
wants
are right
that
now.
Well, not
and
everybody.
That's what we have to do, and to give ourselves a chance to win the game. But we certainly cannot go out and throw interceptions and do things that really set us back, and that's not going to work in our favor.
Mike, some of the folks that we talked to here,
there's more folks here.
Have reports that
maybe folks are here.
Getting the team
everywhere,
thinking about pulling together and being, an organization where everybody pulls on the same rope and works in the same direction will be easier on the rope than maybe some factors in the coaching staff. Now, has that been something that you had?
You're high. Shut up.
Could you rephrase that question?
Is Mike Martz going to try to undermine you at every turn, or are you going to have him understand that, hey, this thing needs to all be everybody pulling on the rope in the same direction?
I think
it was the same rope.
Mike Martz and I are on the same page right now. I think
the same rope, though.
Since I accepted the job, he and I have had a number of conversations, really trying to help him understand that I really appreciate his offensive thought process and all of those things, but at the same time, just realizing what we have. And, we just have to get out there and control the ball. We have to manage the football. And I think, sometimes you're playing a game and it can get away from you when you're throwing it here or throwing it there. And I think Mike wants to have a balanced attack. And, we're certainly going to continue to work together.
What's your job?
He wants to be head coach.
49ers head coach, Bear legend Mike Singletary joining us here on the Hampton Home Show.
I'm as black as Ace of Spades.
Is it hard for a player like you who had such a great career and sitting next to Hamp every day? I see him bristle sometimes.
Stuff right in your mouth.
Act today, and he's removed from it. You're in the locker room with these guys, on the practice field with these guys. Is there a difference from the players that you played with during your era and trying to understand the players of today's generation, or is it the same and we just look at it differently?
Well, maybe Mike Norton knows.
I think it's...
shut up.
I think, certainly the salaries and all those other things are definitely changed the attitudes of guys, and, rightfully so. But if Dan can remember back before we were... the monsters of the Midway. We had a lot of guys on that team that really did not believe, was really not on the same page, was not excited about getting out there and working and earning a championship. We had those guys. And until we begin to believe that we could be great, until we begin to really understand the price of greatness,
the Allen brothers,
it wasn't going to happen. So it's work, and it really is a mindset. And sometimes it takes everything you have, but leadership definitally.
Just the other day, I bought a mindset. It's really nice.
Mike, you have a lot of work to do, and we pulling for you from afar.
You sound like a gay.
Love you, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to give us a call. Maybe we can check in with you later on. But Godspeed, and hey, buddy, have a great Halloween.
Hey, buddy.
Next week.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Samurai Mike Singletary joining us here on the Hampton Home Show.
Be careful of the black ice.
Wow, that's just special. All right, Jason. Not even I can make good of that. And you know me, I'm always looking for the bright side.
Well,
that was.
Well, the bright side is he's not going to have a real long run, I don't think.
No, rephrase that question for me.
Could you rephrase that?
No, I don't think it... look at the text. Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to listen to Iron Mike.
Iron Mike?
Iron Mike?
Gosh. Hey, I'm trying to listen to Ditka. And you guys keep talking during this Singletary interview, and I'm playing my nonstop tape of Ditka's speeches.
Well, I'd rather be high.
Singletary, quote... I used my pants to illustrate that we were getting our tails whipped on Sunday and how humiliating that should feel for all of us.
You look like a rube.
Well, and the locker room is sacred.
If it's so sacred, keep your pants on. Do you walk into church and drop your pants?
Maybe they're sacred pants.
Ah.
See, maybe that was like the passing of the torch to the players. The passing of the pants.
The passing of the sacred coaching pants. Only if they are actual coaching pants. You know, the polyester.
Those bad ones?
That's what he had on. He had on the actual coaching pants.
With the one back pocket?
Right. Yeah. He had the coaching pants on. They're the royal blue bike brand coaching pants. Honey, are you going to work today? I can't find my coaching pants. You know I can't coach without my coaching pants.
Yeah, but he's dead.
How can I coach with regular pants on? Where are my coaching pants?
No, that's gonna. Sam Jackson is gonna play Mike Singletary in the Mike Singletary movie. Look at this. This is what happened to you.
Chill out. We are getting our tails whipped.
Look at my eyes.
I am intense.
It's time to bear down. Conviction.
Focus.
That's what I'm going to have right here. Third race. Conviction. Focus. And I'm going to pull on your rope.
Kick his ass up to his neck and sell him to a carnival.
Fire. Passion. Focus. Eyes.